Futures on the US stock indexes are going through a correctional decline. At the same time, the US dollar perked up against a basket of 6 major rivals, including the Canadian dollar. Today, the US stock market is trading slightly lower, following a historic surge a day earlier. Futures on the Dow Jones slipped 0.44% today. Futures on the Nasdaq are 0.19% down, and futures on the S&P 500 fell 0.23%. Yesterday, the S&P 500 hit a record high. Besides, the Nasdaq index of the high-tech sector closed the New York trade at the strongest level in many years. The US equity market developed a stunning rally last month as global investors were betting on the predictable victory of Joe Biden. United States stocks cemented momentum on the first day of December. Besides, US macroeconomic data is also of great importance to the market. Analysts at Automatic Data Processing provided a survey on the employment change in the US private companies in November. They think that had projected American private companies to create 410,000 jobs, following 365,000 jobs in October. In practice, the number of jobs increased by 307,000 in November. In the early European trade, the US dollar was weak amid the vaccine optimism and anticipation of a new stimulus bill in the United States. Yesterday, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell warned in his speech before the Senate's Banking Committee that the domestic economy is too feeble, prompting Congress to allocate extra financial aid. However, despite this, the US dollar index rebounded 0.2% to trade at 91.36 at the moment of this news release. The US currency also asserted strength against its Canadian counterpart. The USD CAD pair gained 0.08% to trade at 1.2946. Today, the Clinical Infectious Diseases Journal published a sensational material citing the US Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Medical scientists discovered positive antibodies for COVID-19 in blood samples taken from blood donors in various American states by the Red Cross in December 2019, before China had acknowledged the outbreak of the new deadly virus. Scientists made the conclusion that people with such antibodies had been exposed to the virus even earlier. When exactly? The question will never be answered. That's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.